Are you considering moving to Prosper, but wonder about Prosper ISD? Let's talk about it. Hey everybody, it's Rosemary Lewis, your educator agent with eXp Realty, and today I am going to share with you a few little known facts about Prosper ISD in North Texas. But before we get into it, y'all, this is what I need you to do. Go ahead and subscribe to my channel, like literally subscribe to the channel and give a thumbs up. That way I know that you like this video, and get in the comments if there's anything that I share that is new information to you, or if you have suggestions for future videos or anything that you want to know about any North Dallas suburb like Prosper, let me know and I'm going to get right on it. So let's get into our topic for today. So as you all know, I am a resident of Prosper, Texas, and I absolutely love it. My family relocated here 8 years ago from Chicago, and there are a lot of people relocating to Prosper. One of the big draws of the area is the school district, Prosper ISD, and I'm just going to share with you a couple of facts that you might not know about the school district. These are just some interesting things that I have recently learned that I'm passing on to you. And just to help you to see if this might be a good school district, or even if you're already a part of the district, these may be some resources that you were not aware were available to your students. Now, in terms of what someone considers to be a good school district, that is relative, and the real estate people told me that I cannot tell you what's a good or bad school district, but we have resources for you. So if you want to look at specific school ratings and things like that for Prosper ISD, and honestly any school throughout the United States, I'm going to encourage you to check out greatschools.org, and you can find out all of the information there. Now, a couple things to think about though, if you are going to use greatschools.org, is the ratings there are primarily based on test scores. And I was a teacher, and I will tell you that tests don't tell the whole story, right? But I do want you to know that. And because it is rated primarily based on test scores, like the standardized tests, an area like Prosper has a lot of new schools. So greatschools.org does not start to rate schools until a school has been in existence for 3 years. So you might see your school or a school that you're interested in being a part of that zone to that district. Don't be frustrated if you don't see a school rating. Just know that that is the reason, but feel free to call the district so that you can get any information about any school that you're interested in. All right, let me share with you a couple of facts that I just learned. Prosper is a really, really booming area, and the school district has grown tremendously. And Prosper ISD, the school board, the superintendent, one thing that obviously academics is important, but athletics is very important as well. There are tons, when I tell you tons of different sports programs in the athletic department that your child can be a part of. You definitely want to head on over to the Prosper ISD website, click on athletics to learn more about that. But one thing that I learned is that there is actually an athletic director that is employed by Prosper ISD. And this person's sole job, their sole responsibility is to meet with parents, to meet with athletes, and to help them just figure out and decipher their different opportunities. So, I mean, like, you literally have someone, if you have a child who is looking at scholarship opportunities, or an 8th grader, you're trying to figure out things to do in terms of athletics, this person will meet with you one-on-one to just really talk about those possibilities. And I thought that that was a great ad, because we want to be able to future cast and future plan. And this person is going to have experience with, what college recruiters are looking for, or the type of questions they ask, or things that you need to ask, right? Because we need to make sure that a college is going to be a good fit for our child. So the district actually provides that person. Now, speaking of athletics, this is something that I love and my son actually participated in. Prosper ISD has a natatorium. I hope that I said that correctly, but it is a swimming facility. And one thing that they do in Prosper is that all third graders, one day a week, they have a week of field trips where they go to this facility and they have swim training. But it is different. It is not training to teach them how to swim, but how to survive in the event that they have ever fallen into the water. And unfortunately, drowns, water deaths are very high among children. And I absolutely love that this is something that the district already provides. And this is something that every third grader in the district receives. So with the natatorium, this is just another enhanced feature that Prosper ISD is adding and offering to all of the students. Speaking of offering something to all of the students, this one blew me away. With the Education Foundation, Prosper ISD, this is honestly a very affluent community, but I don't care what community it is, there are always children who have needs and parents and families that could use some support. And Prosper ISD is committed to making sure that every graduating senior who has a desire to go to college can and will go to college. And to support this initiative, the Education Foundation, they partner with another donor, and they will provide, upon acceptance, 1 year of college paid for each senior. If for whatever reason they cannot afford it, they will pay for them to go to Collin College upon graduation from Prosper ISD. I absolutely love this. Sometimes people think that because you don't, or because you live in an affluent community, you don't have financial hardships, and that is not the case. And Prosper ISD does not want the finances to be a reason why a student cannot continue on with their education. Collin College, there are several locations in the North Dallas, actually in the Dallas area. My son went there for a year or two, and as a matter of fact, a lot of students choose to go to Collin because they have great professors and things of that nature. They choose to go to Collin for a year or two before going to university. And I absolutely love that this was something that Prosper ISD added for its students. Speaking of some ads, y'all, mental health is really big, and it's a really big consideration. And I don't know if you're aware, but there are a high number of students that just suffer with mental illness. I mean, a high number of adults, right? And we don't know that we're just carrying things. And with the pandemic and all that stuff, it's just been a lot going on, and Prosper ISD recognizes that. So they have partnered with Children's Hospital, and they have telehealth, y'all, mental health sessions that are available for free for Prosper ISD students. This one was huge for me because a lot of times people don't have resources or don't know where to go or where even to get started. Even if they have the financial means, just being able to be connected to a therapist where they can just talk things through. So if you are in Prosper ISD, if you're thinking about Prosper ISD, you can again go to the website, you can reach out to the counselor on your campus and find out about this that is offered to your students, okay? And here is the last thing about Prosper ISD that I thought was really interesting, and then the purpose behind it I really love. Prosper has several elementary, middle school, and high school. We have 2 high school campuses right now, and there is a full-time, at least one full-time police officer on every campus. Now, of course, police are there just to be there for the safety and security of the schools, just to make sure that things are going well. But here is one of the initiatives that I learned that I really like, is that the goal of the Prosper ISD Police Department is to make sure that every student has at least 500 positive encounters with law enforcement throughout their Prosper ISD career. So that could be, a police officer helping them cross the street, or opening a milk carton because they're on campus all day, or helping them tie their shoe, or pointing them into the direction of a new place. As a person, and especially in the society that we live in, I think that it is very important for us to partner with law enforcement. And I do appreciate the initiative to have positive interactions with law enforcement. And Prosper ISD actually budgeted a good amount of money in their budget in order to make sure that they have full-time officers on every single campus. So that is just a little added bonus that I love, that I think ensures community, and it helps to think that we're thinking about the kids. Of course, academics are important, but you know, they're meeting community needs, social needs, and things of that nature. And this is one of the draws of why Prosper, Texas is one of the top rated places to live. So I hope you enjoyed that little video that gives you just a little glimpse of a few things that Prosper ISD offers. Now, Prosper is one of the top rated ISDs in North Dallas. So again, be sure to check out greatschools.org as a resource so that you can find out about all of the other school districts. And if you have any specific questions, go ahead and email me, rosemary@rosemarylewis.com. If you are looking in the area, if you're considering buying a home or purchasing a home that is zoned to Prosper ISD, I would love the opportunity to have a conversation with you about it and answer any questions that you may have. Now, if you have made it to the end of this video and you are not subscribed to my channel, what are you doing with your life? Go ahead and subscribe, and go ahead and share this video with a friend. I know that Texas is hot right now, and it's big though. You're trying to figure out where you want to go. And this video, there may be something that the school district offers that would make Prosper a great place for a friend of yours. So please, please share the video, and can't wait to see you next week.